Hi. So, this is just going to be for fun, and this is the what's it called? Yeah, just amber fragrance oil Nemat that I put on because I feel like it connects to Apollo. Anyway, so we are just going to find out some information, and we'll, first things first, and I'm going to make a playlist as I go as well. So, today, the moon is Virgo. It's 26 days old, sun in Libra, and it's my personal 11 day, which day for insights into the higher purposes of life, source of inspiration, illumination for others today, sharing your ideals and dreams. It's not a day for yourself, but for working with others, the common good. Okay. Well, this reading is kind of, I'm not trying to, cause any issues, but I'm just curious. And so, I guess if, like I said if they can't admit that it's real, then there's no harm in it. So, going to get what I want. First of all, should NASA have put me on their panel for their new UFO research group? You may rely on it. Just to back that up. NASA need my help. Lots of answers. Judgment, wake up. Five of Wands. Entanglement. Page of Pentacles. Hold up. Or, yeah, tip. Read between the lines, but don't, because, I'm not doing that. This is, be clarity, but Nine of Cups is on the bottom, satisfaction, knowing your worth, knowing what you can contribute. Five of Swords, change what you think you know. And will NASA be able to get any answers without me? Nine of Cups, get your wish. I don't know. That applies, but will NASA be able to get any Emperor? And the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Or you like to keep me one step behind. Emperor, Aries, rulership. Let's pull a video for that. NASA. I guess we're already moving on to Iran. Really wants to move on to that. So we will. But just know that I'm not giving anything away for free. And when it comes to advancement of like the human species, then I'd work for free, but only if I'm working with people directly and if my name is named. If I'm not named, then I'm not doing it. I won't do anything except for myself. It's not that hard to let someone work with you or name them and give them credit. It's not asking for the world. It just shows what people want all the credit for themselves if that's what they're not willing to do. So, a closer, I'll try and name it. I have no idea right now. I can't think of anything. To be decided. Click. Okay. So, what about Iran? It's the 9. It's closer. What about Iran? Missile program. 9 of Cups and Devil. Uh, $69. Maybe it's a trap, but how could it be when, what can they do? Charge me with making a playlist? They don't even acknowledge that this is real. So let's see, for the 9 of Cups. Cannons, love on the ground. And after that is it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I'll add it. But mostly keeping this 1-to-1 for the Devil reversed. L'Oreal Group, we create the beauty that moves the world. L'Oreal Group. All right, that's just quit. So maybe that's not what was supposed to come up. Devil reversed. Catwoman, the beginning. Another one for that. Empress. She wants like metro stations after that. Thing is, like, I don't have. Well, you know, I try to put like the videos that I've used a lot that have certain meanings and relationships or associations, and continually put those in the same, continually add them to the ET playlist as I go. So those are always in there, but there's so many at this point that, so I might pull from a different playlist also. The Empress. Chanel. Together. Lily Rose. Stop. I think of the lilies and the rose on the balcony stone thing in the 2 of Wands. And so overseeing something, watching from a distance, planning out your, holding the world in the palm of your hand. It's your world. Mapping coordinates, deciding what to take over, territory and whatnot. Oh shit, I forgot to. Just add it. 2 for those cards. these things always make more sense when you look at the connections, but I'm not going to like put too many because you never know who's watching, and like I said, I can't be responsible for that when I've offered to work directly with people, and if they don't take me up on my offer, I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing. Clearly, I don't have a problem with it. There's the number of missiles. Happiness. Genie bottle. Let me out. Satisfied with something. Something is very like. Oh yeah, that's also what I was going to ask. So break. Is there really something in my mirror? Because it seems like that. And is it the reason why my car blew up? 7 of Cups. People think I'm delusional, but at the same time, you're clearly seen through the fog. I think of a mirror fogging up. Temperance, like kind of like bathing, going back and forth. Like Biden said today in his speech. He said the other day, this is like, water going back, or oil going back and forth. Temperance, tempering a situation, taking a bath. It just looks very like she's about to get into the water. So, angel, guardian angel, fire trined, Sagittarius, center. Let's see what comes up for that. Glycerine. Bush. Don't have a bush. And then Faith Hill, breathe. She's kind of like wrapped up in a like, substitute that for like a towel, you have to kind of like, not everything is going to be exactly spelled out. So, pretty colors. So, I think that is a I don't know all the lyrics to the song, so I'm trying to think of how that might relate. The Hermit. So maybe being a hermit, staying in. 9. I always say it's like phantom type spine. He always looks like he's like spine looking in, Going it alone, following star in the dark, taking a step, snowy Alps, taking a deeper look, King of Wands, bottom, it's fire energy, and Dadaism in 8 minutes. Can everything be art? See, like I said, Dadaism, nonsense, things that I've been talking about here. So, and And Chanel again. I feel like there is some connection to Chanel and Russia and orphanage, kind of like Anastasia. Curious Muse. So kind of make things. Maybe a yes or see beyond. This came up for Prada. See beyond. The sea again. Coast. Or maybe just a confirmation of yes. A connection between Chanel, Russia. The Empress came up before, followed by Chanel. Boats, maybe cruise missiles. Comes up for the Three of Wands. Cry Together. Short film. Uncensored. You're just like waiting for your ship to come in. You're just waiting for it. They're waiting on something. Looking out further, seeing beyond the surface. I used to say it was just like a yes answer. So, Gwen Stefani, 4 in the morning. Okay, I'm kind of on a 2 video per card kick, so I guess just keep that up. So back to Iran. Yeah, missiles. Holy Grail. Or the Ace of Cups. That one of the videos that was on one of the lineups below was the Burberry Sad Day. The dove floating out of her, like the Mayora, a dove or something video that I made. There's a dove here. It's like dove peace, bringing. There's a lot of symbolism in this, but this also relates to that first picture in my images. 1, I think, or 3. On my mom's shoulders and my hair. There's things about my hair. It's also in this recent playlist with evolution of decooning. I'm not wearing my ring. Forgot to put that on after the shower. Yeah, there's stuff with my hair. Like if you look at that picture, it makes an M in my little baby hair. And the evolution of I had a video before that. I think I deleted it, but where my hair is making the wheels of the picture. The last picture they talk about. It's like, I mean, that sounds weird, right? But like, but in that playlist, hair comes up after that video, the evolution of decooning. So, just like spirit making themselves known. You know, all these things that I say are like, I'm gonna throw them out there and see what sticks, and see what continues to, have momentum, or more things come to light from looking into that or thinking about that. But all these things are just kind of fun to think about until, I don't know, all this stuff is mysteries are fun to think about, and to think about them as real, and to like theorize on them and stuff like that. But like, and then maybe gain some sort of insight or something from that in some way. But The Two of Wands. I never claim that any it is like just my real experiences, but I never claim to know everything, or that's because my opinion also and what I know is always evolving and growing. So, I never say that it is stagnant or something like that. Like that is the end all and be all, and that's fact. Like at the time, that's how I know things or I like to think about them that way, or just my real experience here. Yeah, the Two of Wands came up before Lily Rose on the bottom there, so that means like twin flames, soulmate kind of thing. Sina and Zakaria, we are witnessing the turning point in the Ukrainian war. And Stuart Weitzman, Walk It Like a Talk It. I'll just keep adding 2 videos per. It might be something about, you go back and you look, it might be something about the waters, or. And that's really what I mean. Not like I have other intentions or something like that I'm like, into this, I have like some secret I'm trying to get across. Like I, don't really, just kind of, things are symbolic, things are representational, things are often very literal. And I just don't like people reading into things and then making assertions or judgments based on like the video that comes up on shuffle, like the moon. Maybe. And the 9 of Swords. So 9, 9, 18, 9 keeps coming up. Shadiness or the path ahead or something happening at 9. It's 9 right now. 9:09. So there you go. Summertime sadness. And Alexa Chung. Also, like your mother's line or something like that. So these are, we're covering a few different things, 9 levels. It's like in the Kendrick Lamar song, level number 9. I don't think that's in this playlist because it's pretty, maybe it is. Yeah. So, there you go. Like, that's kind of what it is. Moon in Taurus. Also, 6 of Pentacles. Let's see, up all night. My hands. Moon in Taurus, 29, 2. What was I just about to say? I swear things like something to disrupt your train of thought or something. What's about to happen next? 9 again. Waiting for an attack, waiting for, it's like front lines, I feel like. Explosions, electricity, blowing your mind. I mean, he has a mind or bandage on his head. Worried about what's coming because you told people off. Let's see, for 9 of Wands, no dice. And let's go on the run. And for the Moon, Alexander McQueen, inspiration film, which I think was kind of based off that, like, life bees, from a bee's perspective, and the night scenes, and because I was just sitting in that same park, and that's where I filmed it. Third Eye Blind Jumper. Wasn't there like a Russian person that like jumped off I mean, Queen of Swords. Queen of me, and death, but I never jumped off of a cliff. Too afraid of heights. So let's see. I wouldn't even go bungee jumping, like terrifying. God only knows, BBC. And a couple of doubles. Just doing doubles, so space holder. I'm really thirsty all of a sudden. Diet Coke. UK. Hermit again. Look down deeper. Maybe I should go down the... Let's pull another one for the Hermit since it popped out again. I'll find my way to you. Elderbrook. Yeah, I just found that last night. Because I do say that the world is both, you know, someone could be your world and you could be someone else's world, but it's mainly like a feminine world. So, you share your world with someone. Side note, Blackpink, Tally, Blackpink, South Korea. Right? There's a South Korean band. Alright, so we're in Asia now. Made me cry. I got one of those texts today about how they intercepted a death truck or something like that on its way to like slaughterhouse. Like, I don't know how many animals. It was all cats and dogs, and like 300, 350 or something like that had already died when they got there. It's just like, it just makes me so upset. Death card. Like, thank goodness they got that, but like, they stopped that, but just that they have to even endure it at all is just so heartbreaking to me, and it's just so horrible how people could treat animals like that. It's just, it's beyond me, like, how you could ever, especially like pets, animals, dogs and cats, like they're just so loving and so sweet, and they're not lunch. How dare you treat animals like that? If I had money, I would just put it all into like stopping the, you know, trade of dog meat, cat meat trade. It's just so horrible. And it's not even humane the way that they treat them or how it's done. It's like, it's just so, I mean, are you monsters? Like, you must be monsters. Eat something else. Not that hard. Fucking crazy ass people. Like, shut that country down if I could. Or any of those like countries. PJ Harvey, Down by the Water. Death. Or Scorpio. Iris. Goo Goo Dolls. City of Angels. So I could relate to Russia. That wasn't really. Anyways, what else? About maybe China or Russia, China, time, fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. You got it. Here's your, it would be about time for me, but like, let's see, for fortune, could mean timing, astrological wheel. You know, if you're watching this for other reasons, like think of all the different meanings things can apply to. Bon Iver, 8, circle. This is now Mona. Hermit, kind of like Leonardo da Vinci. Here's Don Boyoga's personal guide or personal spirit guide. Guide to London. Green Day waiting. Yeah. My aura amidst dove particle, or that's the other, not dove particles. Dove operations. And that I'm going to put all of these videos because it goes down to a watch, and that kind of works out with timing. So the next is particles. Green Day waiting. Like waiting on something. Waiting for me, maybe, XX. To, well, can't go anywhere, so. And the innovators, so the bees. And then eye in the sky, it's kind of like that. I'm going to put that too because it goes with the iris, the trees, eye in the sky, touching video that I, giving, though, giving a little bit, scraps, or, again, Moon and Taurus, but I feel like it has to do with fortune, since no fortune came up before, the Chance the Rapper, and, here's for you, or something like that. You got it. You got time, maybe. You, again, maybe 6 or 9. I go with 9 since 9 has come up so much. But again, could just be talking about 909. 16 also. Did I pull ones for them? Yeah, I did. I pulled a bunch. In your eyes. So, yeah, the quest for aliens. That's in that need to know. Number 5, China's quest for alien life. Like already talking to aliens. I don't know. Spirit of Ether. And Queen of Swords. Straight up. Looking out. Say it like it is. Like she said. That's what she said. Lovers. Gemini. So for the Fool. Sculpting the Dior. Steely Dan, Time Out of Mine. And for Queen of Swords again. I Like You. Chris Malone. Hosier's Spawn Upon Leda. Lovers, That Word Split. Einstein, Tarot Oracle reading. And Why Time Stops in a Black Hole. But why? And Grimes Reality. Lovers again. Maybe one of the love readings. It's for like the hand in the sky. You really can't see it in that video, but images. But you know, when you take a picture, you try to take a picture of clouds and they seem so close, and then it's like far away in the picture, so you can't really see it. But it was like perfect hand, just like that in the sky, clouds. So for again the lovers, so Luna. Coffee dates. Perfect run, crooked colors. Floriental. That video gets, that card gets 4. Self-portrait of a perfume. For the Ace of Pentacles. Killers, run for cover. So maybe it's like a tip. It means something about senators. Senators are mentioned in that video. And Your Power, Billie Eilish. And Florence and the Machine, Cosmic Love is after that. Cannons, Up All Night. It's the Nine of Swords has come up a lot. And things that keep you up at night, thinking about poor animals. How scared they must be. King of Swords. It's true. I can start crying now. Radio silence. James Blake. And Muse presents Spirit of Ecstasy Challenge. Yeah. It's been on my mind since. It makes me so angry. King of Air, though. Rolls Royce. Three of seeing into the future, seeing beyond. I keep saying see beyond. So Prada again. Lana Del Rey, Father, Body's Rendezvous. Yusuf, Jordan, and then Jimmy Choo. Yeah, seen into the distance. Like I say, like, things can change on a dime, you know? Nothing is, till something's in motion, like in like an operation or something's in motion, like it can change, and people change their minds all the time, and so that's what's so hard about predictions, you know? You can't exactly, it's not like you can see what will, I would say like a few days maybe, unless something is like destined to happen, or like, and again, even in that circumstance, you wouldn't necessarily know. So, Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups again. So, they're crying and like, kind of like smug. And think of treachery or something. The sky in the background is used in the combinatory cards, and it says denotes a something like that. Making up your mind, though, too. Five of Swords, swords being your mind. Seeing through the smoke, seeing through the, just your unbelievable EMF. So for Seven of Cups, where's that? Lazy eye. But I hadn't made up my mind yet about what card I was focused on, so I'm going to do the Seven of Cups first. Highlights from the Moscow. Re-Antoinette. Frida Kayla's, the two Fridas. No. What else for the Seven of Cups? Dancing in the streets. And the Five of Swords. Saint Laurent. What is it? My first boyfriend's name, Laurel. And I just thought of that. Lust for life. Album trailer. 5 and 7, 12, 3. Marie Antoinette to come up. Empress. And so just things that could have to do with that. Saint Laurent came up, and so France, get back on topic. Maybe something having to do with, maybe that's why it came to mind, because he was French and Italian, or his parents were, so he was born here. so February 13th. Remember his birthday. It's the day before Valentine's Day. So I remember that. Or, yeah, there's the Empress. So, let's pull another one for the Empress. It's Beyonce and Jay-Z, Childish Gambino, Mood Forever, but I mean, it looks so much like Apeshit video that with the Mona Lisa in the background, so I could also allude to that, but I'll put it. And then Streetlights, 49th in Maine. "30 Seconds to Mars," Walk on Water. Venus and Scorpio. Two of Wands again. So, yeah, you're just like, maybe I should pull from the King of Swords again. So, maybe I'll pull from the Oracle of Visions, because it reminds me of a card in that. National Anthem, came up for that. And I can see the future. It's just not that simple. It's crazy. Let me see where that, sorry, I wasn't expecting to pull from it. I don't know where it is. Here it is. Under everything. Okay, Oracle Visions. But since I can see the future, I thought maybe Nostradamus also. Oracle, pull from that. 13. So it's a battle. Eagle, 15 is on the bottom. You know, like if I was doing this with like one-on-one, you know, with like someone in someone who actually works in these areas or something like that, then it could be like a more of a exchange of like, okay, yeah, that applies to this, but like you don't really know where to. So for 13, romantic, things at a distance. The Two of Wands, but see the future, fancy. I mean, yeah, Russia did attack a school, children's school. I put that up before, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to be like, I put it up for different, you know, put things up for so many reasons. So it's like, I was just fucking stuck in this, like, can't, one hand it's just so complicated. One hand you want to help, but like if you aren't in contact with people directly, like it's just too stressful, and you don't want to be inspiring things, or like when you're talking about something else and then you don't know if it's like just gets exhausting. It's in a different language. The warrior. Arduous tasks, great legends and parts are conquered by the courage of a determined heart. There will be an event you will have to face with courage. The challenge will be met, and victory is certain. Above all, you will be pure and virtuous. The eagle. 15. Without wealth, virtue, and nobility, be warned, are like seaweed on a deserted beach, scorned. The eagle represents your pride, generosity, and nobility of the soul, which you must develop and then manifest to everyone. Be noble or seek this virtue in yourself. I think I've done that pretty much. So it's really just about people meeting me halfway at this point. Like, can't, like, this can't be it. Like, you have to go, like, work at like, dusk and, like, be accountable to people and, like, have people I can report to and be like, look into this. And, you can't just hope, and you have to have something that you can just focus on also and, like, know exactly where you're. It's just fucking, like, exhausting. Trying to cover too many things. Trying to make sure that things are taken the right way or not. It's just so tiring and I don't want to do it anymore. So there it is. $12. It's like the Two of Wands, like looking at his creation. I'll pull another one. Nine again. You can see in the bottom, it's a picture of the Strength card, with the lion, and some of the other cards. So, and 28 is on the bottom, kind of like Beauty and the Beast, sort of keeping someone in a maybe do part 2 to this. I'll read these and then end this. So 9, just up to 12. So wonder of creation, protection, destiny, your guardian angel. The guardian angels of life fly so high as to be beyond our sight. They are always looking down upon us. John Paul Richter. Guardian angel is witness to the birth of the one whose life he will oversee. He is in awe of the wonder of creation and its significance, cradling a mystical incubator in which this new life is enclosed. He understands its fragility as he is now, so will he remain throughout, offering help and support, yet knowing the limitations of his influence. Fate and destiny will play their part. The chakras and astrological zodiacs orbit the central sphere, suggesting the role they will play in his future life. This wondrous mechanism is also man-made, a grand part of how this life will be lived, and what it will achieve will not be predetermined by fate alone, but by free will and choice. And 9. That's the thing I always say also, like, use your own discernment, use your own, things are up to you, but not telling anyone to do anything. Sport, bearing the weight of others, 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. William Shakespeare. Timon of Athens, 1.1. This card represents the offering of strength and assistance and bearing a burden on behalf of others. Providing support can take many forms: moral, emotional, physical, and financial. All of which I've done. We can offer our shoulders to bear the weight, or lend an ear, or share grief. Here, a jester offers his shoulders on which the girl can perform. He raises her up, allowing her to be in the focus of the audience attention. His subdued posture deliberately taking second place, his identity hidden. He provides an anonymous contribution. In the background are 3 tarot strength cards, which serve as props and reaffirm this card's message. While the effort and gesture is a noble one, there are times when we should come out of the shadows and take credit for our contributions. You do not always have to settle for being second fiddle. Be careful not to allow others to take advantage of your generosity, like I've been trying. But people just don't respect boundaries, and they just think that, but it's not. It's not for them. This is for me, because I am curious and have nothing to do. So, end this and start another one.